You asked the same sort of question, the same family of question last time, where you assume things that are not true. When you just mentioned, blowing these teams out, that's never happened. So I don't know where you get that. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish my statement? Are you going to let me finish my statement or not? So you'll be quiet now while I talk, and then I'll listen to you. When you make statements about, in the past, just blowing out these other teams, number one, you give no respect to the other teams. And I talked to you last time about the same thing. We've had very close games against 4 or 5 countries in all these tournaments. So the good teams do not get blown out. There are certain games that might happen in one of the tournaments, in the World Championship, the Olympics, where somebody gets blown out. But in general, nobody's blowing anybody out for the good teams. So when you make a statement like that, it's like you assume that's what's going on. And that's incorrect.
You know what? See, this is beyond disturbing to me. Like, this is a grown man that he's talking to. And you know what? Gregg Popovich has had a history of getting away with things like this. Like, I get it. Everyone is saying, oh, that's just Pop. That's how he do things. But that was disrespectful. Like, you have to, be able, people want to call players sensitive. People want to talk about when players do certain things in the media. Well, Gregg Popovich got to, have some type of level of respect for Joe Vaughn because, he asked a legitimate question, and on top of that, he was right. Pop was actually wrong.
Well, I do want to ask you, Richard, just to talk about what they were talking about for a second. You were on the Olympic team in 04. You guys won the bronze medal, which, as you have pointed out to us many times on this set, you're the only one with an Olympic medal, so there's no shame there. But it was
a little bit of shame.
It was something that set Team USA on a different course. Should I say that? Is that the polite way to say it? How am I dancing around this?
Yes.
Because of you, they changed the entire program so they could win gold medals again.
You're welcome.
How concerned are you about this second straight loss for Team USA?
I'm not concerned so much about the second straight loss, but I am concerned about our approach again. Our approach has to continue to evolve. Let me take you back a little bit. Under 19s just happened, I want to say 4 days ago. And Chet Holmgren, who is going to be a future #1 pick, he's a #1 player coming out, basically the Kevin Durant of the under 19s. And the USA beat France by 2 points in the finals. France has as many people as Southern California. So what does that tell you? That means international basketball is getting better. We just can't roll guys out there. And that was the issue that happened back in 04. If the U.S. does not bring their very best, we will not be dominant. We will be favored. We still might win, and we might be the best, but we won't be dominant. The days of us just being dominant are over unless we bring our top 15 players, and that's what you're seeing.
Now, this is a pretty crazy graphic. The two of you who argue about graphics, that graphic is pretty insane.
Well, I was yelling at the camera at the time. I wasn't looking at the graphic, so I don't know what it says, but that's just the truth. The U.S. will not be dominant under any circumstance unless we bring Steph, Clay, you bring, LeBron James. Okay, let's see. What does this say? With professionals playing? Yeah, I lost a bunch of those games. I feel like that was part of my career. But I think that's just what people need to prepare themselves for.
Right.
Is that it can go sideways quickly.
Well, look, I will say what I said when we were discussing the loss to Nigeria. This team still has Kevin Durant. And by the way, they have many other excellent players, too. Damian Lillard was the one up on that podium next to Pop. But the Kevin Durant factor, the way it is in any game that man plays in, tells me that that team is going to be favored. It is just a matter of by how much against who. And as you point out, because of all of the factors of this NBA season, because of COVID, because of the fact that we're sitting here at the NBA Finals in July, which has never happened before, that is why they did not have the chance to have a really cohesive Team USA training program and training camp. And it is a bunch of all-stars just thrown on the court together. And now they're doing the best they can to become a team, to have that excellent coaching.
There are more guys showing up, too. There's more guys showing up,
absolutely.
Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
so
the reinforcements are coming. So I still have a lot of faith in this team to win a gold medal. But to your point, it is not going to be easy. And that is something that we'll watch unfold over the next few weeks because all this is happening together. The finals end, the draft comes, the Olympics come, free agency comes.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.